We're going to talk the latest moves with XRP and XLM as we head into the weekend with some steam. We're also going to talk about crypto delistings. That's right, 3 major cryptos have been delisted. I'm going to share it with you. And the SEC pushes back against the Bitcoin spot ETF filing. Details, because you know there's some FUD out there. We're going to debunk it. Let's get into it. It's Friday and things are heating up in the world of crypto. Bitcoin sitting at 30,421, ETH 1927, XRP down 0.16%, nothing to worry about, 47.5. XLM still holding on to 11 cents, up 8% last 24, sitting at 11.09. We're going to get into price action of XRP and XLM here soon, but first, SEC pushes back against Fidelity and BlackRock spot Bitcoin ETF filings. Some channels out there are going to scare you. They're going to be like, yo, the SEC totally rejected this stuff. No, they didn't. There's a big detail here that I need to share with you, and it sums up the entire story. The US SEC is pushing back against a wave of filings by asset managers to launch the first US exchange-traded fund that invests directly into Bitcoin, saying the applications lack clarity and further information is needed for their approval. They were not rejected, everyone. They were not. They just need more clarity before they consider it. So it's very different than them putting the old rejected stamp on there. They're saying, yo, why don't you guys give us a little bit of footnote action? We've got some questions regarding this, this, and this. Can you help us out? The agency told exchanges, including NASDAQ, CBOE, Global Markets, which filed applications on behalf of BlackRock and Fidelity Investments, that their filings are insufficient, according to people familiar with the matter. A CBOE spokesman confirmed that it will refile on behalf of Fidelity. NASDAQ is working to answer questions and give updates for its next iteration of the filing. It's important to note that the SEC is not saying that proposed provisions to meet the 19th Securities and Exchange Act are inadequate, but that the filing themselves are inadequate, being not clear and comprehensive. In short, the SEC needs more descriptive detail in order to be able to make a judgment. That's a good move, everyone. Seriously, that's a legit good move. Let's get to something that's not a good move for ADA, Matic, and Sol fans. Revolut, man, pulled out basically in the United States with a lot of their stuff. In fact, Revolut was offering a bunch of crypto staking products. I shared that with you on the channel. That was available to EU participants in other nations, not the United States. Revolut, the neobank known for its cryptocurrency support, except for its fact that it's removing stuff, is set to remove certain digital assets from its U.S. platform. Following the announcement, the company immediately suspended the purchase of ADA, Matic, and Sol for all its customers. However, the users will be able to hold and sell these tokens until September 18th. In a note to U.S. clientele, again, U.S., not too crypto-friendly. Oh, by the way, at the end of this video, I'm going to have like my ripping into U.S. like politicians video linked at the end, so just stay tuned for that. Any remaining tokens will be sold on your behalf using the market price at the time of sale. We'll deposit USD proceeds into your Revolut account. Why is this happening? Changing conditions regulatory-wise in the United States. You're going to see a bunch more delistings. Trust me, we're not done with them yet. The SEC isn't done with going after crypto. In fact, the SEC won't be done until election time 2024, and that's if we get a new regime in, because remember, the current administration is the one that put him in. They're not reeling him in. They're telling him he's doing a good job, so he's just going to keep doing what he thinks is a good job. XLM is pretty hot, doesn't it? Good move here. We had XLM move from lows in the 7s to 11.5 here in a very short time period. I like that kind of juicy action. Now, the scary thing is, though, is there's no news driving this. So if there's no news driving this, we have to be very cautious. Is this an end of the month pump? You know, because they're going to be dumping more lumens into circulation, so you pump up the price so you get more for what you dump in. Hey, I'm just stating what some of you have put in the comments the last several months, because I hear the same thing with XRP and Ripple Labs. Hey, is this the end of the month pump to get the most as possible when they dump it on the market? I would say that XLM is doing a better job of the end of the month pump than XRP, but both have since had a very strong waterfall, but have rebounded back. In fact, XRP went from 48 cents, dropped it on down to 45.6 in a short amount of time. We're talking in a 10-minute time period that happened. Moving its way back on up. XLM, same thing right here. That moved down and boom, moving their way on up. Again, that XLM red candlestick, that took place in 15 minutes. Yep, in 15 minutes, they will take it from 11.2 all the way down to 10.4. Good news is that XLM is staying above that 10-cent mark. The longer it stays above 10 cent, the better off we are. In fact, I think it was Coinbase that had a stat that it was like 98% buy, 2% sell. So some crazy, crazy buying here with XLM. In fact, volume-wise on exchanges. So I was tracking Binance in terms of top trading pairs. 3 weeks ago, the top trading pair for XLM was, I believe, 0.6% of Binance's total volume. My most recent check, XLM to USDT pair, was sitting at 1.8% of Binance's total volume, or a 300% increase of trading volume in XLM with one pair in Binance. That's big for a coin that doesn't move a lot. That's some accumulation happening right there. 300% pop in volume. So now we all get to play the fun game of what happens this weekend. Are we going to get volume drops that bring this back down to reality? Or is the momentum going to continue? XLM, 300% in the top trading pair for Binance. It's XLM to USDT trading pair. You go look at that chart. Holy crap, is the volume through the roof. 1.8% of total volume for that trading pair in Binance. That is insanely high ratio. Really big. Revolut, though, setting us back in the United States. Well, that's fine. We won't support you then. We'll support firms that do offer us products. Got the SEC pushing back, but they did not reject that ETF. Speaking of government agencies that we can't stand, check out this video right here. $51,000 for a garbage can, and they're yelling at us about crypto spending? Come on now. Want to see what I do outside of crypto? That's this channel right here. It's how I keep my head cool. You guys know what I got. One more workout today. You cool cats. Have a great rest of your day.